Hello there and welcome to Autzen Stadium, respected and feared by all opponents. This might be, per capita, the loudest place in college football. Very tough environment for any visitor. The Ducks will kick this deep to get us going. Return begins inside the 10. Not much on the return. They'll stop him at the 24. Good coverage. So the Yellow Jackets offense is going to get the chance to start this game off. And here comes the tight end who's having such a great season. Kirk, you talk to opponents, and they always use the same phrase, matchup nightmare, this guy.
Well, what stands out to me with this guy is it's not very often, you're right, the defensive coordinators are most concerned about a tight end. But in this case, that is exactly what we're dealing with. This guy can hurt you in so many different ways.
A pop pass on the jet sweep. And he heads out of bounds after gaining a few yards.
Well, they've had an entire week to try to find weaknesses in this defense and how to attack. And here in the opening drive, they're using the receiver in motion to get him the ball in space and give him those blockers out in front. Great job of designing the play and great execution here by this offense.
An inside give now from the shotgun. They bring him down at the 44. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield now.
Man, this is exactly how you want to start an opening drive on the road for this offense. Really well-blocked play, pick up some nice yardage. And if you're this offensive line, this is exactly what you talked about all week long in your meetings. Establish the line of scrimmage and take control of things up front, especially early in this game, and give their running back plenty of room to rumble.
Listen to the crowd energy here in the early going. This is a tough environment for visitors. Thrown quickly, caught in the right flat. And the Yellow Jackets pick up enough yardage to move the sticks.
First down for the offense.
Here's a 1st and 10 play. Ball handed off. Defense makes the stop after a 5-yard gain, so 2nd and 5.
Great offenses are able to stay ahead of the chains, and runs like that on 1st down are exactly what I'm talking about. Now you have a lot that you can call here on this 2nd down.
A gain makes it 2nd and medium. There's the snap, and he's looking to throw. Going for a big play downfield. And that one's picked off. What a play. Not much on the return, but they snuff out the drive with the takeaway.
Well, here it is, opening drive of the game. We're just trying to find that rhythm, run the ball, a couple passes, and this one backfires. Poor decision by the quarterback. That's 100% on him, and this defense now gives their own offense great field position here to get points on the board.
Line getting set up. It's a 1st down play. Scanning the field. It's Payne. Oh, and he doesn't hang on. Looks like it was deflected before it got to him. That'll bring up 2nd down. Quick throw caught on the left side. They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass. So let's see what they like here on 3rd and short from inside their own 20. Important to pick up this 1st down. The pass rush closing in. Just throws it away, but takes a big hit in the process. The Ducks will line up to punt it away. Oh, he's got a crease here. Look out. And the returner brought down by the coverage team. And the Georgia Tech offense is back out there. They had it going on the last drive, but it ended abruptly with the interception. Let's see what they can do here. 1st down here for this offense. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And it's the senior getting home with the sack.
Nothing is more gratifying for a defense to be able to sit back and play zone and still get pressure on the quarterback with your defensive front.
Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. And the deep shot falls incomplete, but wait, there is a flag on the play, so we'll check that out. Very late hit on the quarterback. Offense gets a fresh set of downs. First down play call. How aggressive will it be? Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. Tackle made, but the game moves the ball to the 30.
How about the offensive line here? Just a hat on a hat, opening up just enough room for the back to squeeze through there for a nice gain.
And looking to throw now on first down. Looking for his big tight end. And is intercepted. Follows the pick with a nice return before finally being brought down.
Oh, Chris, against zone coverage like that and the ball thrown deep down the middle of the field, you've got to layer that throw in. Very challenging throw, requires a nice touch with a strong arm, and the quarterback that time just did not make the throw.
Second down after that run on the previous play. There's some pre-snap movement, back in motion. Makes a quick grab. They bring him down, but not before he gains first down yardage.
Defense kind of lost the running back here. He makes a nice catch and gets the first down in the process.
Again, thrown out of the RPO, and it's complete. He's brought down quickly. A short gain gets them a few yards closer to the marker.
Any good offense has to have a reliable, quick to intermediate passing game. Even though that wasn't enough for the first down, it's plays like this that help you sustain drives and not get stuck with third down and long.
Tackled, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs. The Ducks pick up enough to get a first down there. Ball handed to the running back. Nowhere to run up the middle.
No gain on the play. Second down.
Getting set. Here's second down. Dropping back. It's Payne. He's running out of time here. And the sophomore's got him for a sack.
Good pressure here by this defense, but it felt like the quarterback held on to the ball a little bit too long to come up with that sack for the D.
That sack makes it third down. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. Defense is coming out. The ball is loose. It's a turnover.
Chris, anytime a quarterback starts to take off and scramble, the defense is alert to try to get to him and dislodge that football. He gets some positive yards, but he doesn't take care of the ball and secure it, and they're able to knock it away.
And here comes the Georgia Tech offense back out on the field. The last possession ended in an interception. Let's see if they continue to trust this. He's looking deep here. Makes the catch at the 10-yard line. They're not going to get him. He's in. Touchdown, Georgia Tech. Looked like a total bust there. Easy pitch and catch like you'd see in a Tuesday practice.
Yeah, that quarterback's eyes must have lit up on that play because you've got one of your players way downfield without any defender around him.
EAT makes it 7-0. Getting set to kick the ball off now. Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee and to bring the football to the 25-yard line. And the Oregon offense comes back out on the field. That fumble in the last possession set up a touchdown. Can they bounce back from that costly error here? And the single back takes the handoff. They'll tackle him right at the 31.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on first down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
Looking to pass, it's Payne. From the pocket, delivers over the middle. Not much after the catch, but it is good enough for a first down.
Now the receiver does all the work here. Man, that is easy living for this quarterback. Really good footwork by the receiver, gets the separation, and at that point, it's just pitch and catch for the quarterback.
Snags the throw. And the defense swarms, not much of a gain on that completion.
Boy, wide receiver screen can be hit or miss. Either receiver finds a nice crease and picks up big yards, or the defense completely negates that. The team speed from the defense here wins that play.
Second down, we're going to throw it. Receiver makes the grab. He'll earn the first down, but pay for it with a hard hit.
Hey, a first down here by this Oregon offense. Nice to see the quarterback and receiver in sync and very efficient. Something that Oregon really prides itself on. As much as you want to think about that quarterback with the ability to run, remember, they can hurt you with their arm.
Oh, and nothing but green grass ahead. Takes it all the way to the house. Touchdown, Ducks.
Chris, all week I wondered if this back might get loose and come up with a big play like this. The defense had their back turned, couldn't really see where he was. By the time they realized it, he just had too much speed, and he's able to take it to the end zone.
And they're able to tack on the extra point. And he'll bring it out from inside the 10. And they stop him at the 23. That's solid coverage. Here comes the Georgia Tech offense back out on the field. They reached the end zone the last time out, trying to do the same thing here. And they'll start the drive here from the 23-yard line. Moves the ball up to the 30. The Yellow Jackets looking to crank up the tempo a bit. It's a run to the left. Just trucks the man. And the runner brought down, but looks like there's a flag on the field. Let's see what this is about.
Hold it. Offense.
Holding penalties can be the ultimate drive killer. We'll see if it stalls this one. Important second down play coming up. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. Oh, look at the quick cut. They'll stop him at the 34. That will be a first down. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. Fires it to the wideout. And he throws his third interception of the day. Brought down after a short return, but the interception gives the offense the football at the 40. So some early drama here. We're all even at the end of one. Let's take a quick pause and check out the stats from this first quarter. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to win a first down play. They call the counter run here.
Chris, it's the consistency of this back is giving this defense fits. They've got to come up with some changes up front. This guy's already over 50 yards, and if he keeps running the way he is, not only is he having a great day, but it's going to give this quarterback a chance to hit some big plays downfield off play action.
Solid gain in the running play. Third down now. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Oh, a nice play by the defender. Got a hand in there to break up the pass. And the Ducks will look to convert here on fourth down. On fourth down, they'll try and run for it. He did not get it. A crucial play by this defense. What a fourth down stop. And the Georgia Tech offense is back out there. This drive is important. Last one ended in an interception. Let's see if they can get it going here. It's complete. Gets into space at the 50. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
You know, each receiver brings something a little bit different to the table, Chris. To me, the outside receivers usually are a little bit longer, taller guys. You get those slot receivers in the inside, not only can they make the catch, but they have quickness to make plays after the catch. Great example of that right here.
There's a shot toward the end zone. And the pass is dropped. Would have been a big gain, but he couldn't hold on. So off the incompletion, it sets up a third down and 3. Takes the toss, heads to his right. Fighting for yardage, but the defense stops him just short of that first down marker. You need a yard here on fourth down to keep this drive alive. Here's the option play. He'll pitch it. Using a strong stiff arm. Tackle, but not before picking up big yards and a first down. Defense couldn't stop the option that time.
Well, these are the kind of situations you practice every week. You got to be able to get a yard. And the offensive line was able to give them just enough push to convert here on the ground. Clearly, they've done this drill before countless times, and it shows.
Second down.
And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain. And the Yellow Jackets come to the line to run the hurry-up. The third down, it's a handoff. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. They need 5 yards here on fourth down to keep the drive alive. Quick throw, that's an RPO caught on the left side. Oh, they've stopped him short. What a fourth down play, and they will take over on downs now. So it's 1st and 10 inside the 5. How does the coaching staff play this? So they run the ball to get some breathing room, or will they trust the QB and be more aggressive here? And he just throws it away there. Safe move. Had nobody open. Offense lines up for a second down play off the incompletion. Dropping back, it's Payne. And the pass is complete to the tight end. Tackle made, but he gets the ball out across the 20-yard line. Good game. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
They'll hand it off. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Loss of 1. Third down coming up.
Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Drops back, needing a third down completion here. On the run, going to heave it downfield. The catch is made for a huge pickup.
That is great arm strength and accuracy by this quarterback. Let's not forget the wide receiver's job of bringing it in for that big gain.
And now the handoff. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Loses 2. Second down coming up.
Offense set for the 6th play in this drive. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw it. Bringing pressure. Finds that big tight end for a short pass. Showcasing the shiftiness on that play. Defense finally brings him down.
This is why running the football is so important. You run the ball, and then you go play action. It affects the eyes of the safeties and the linebackers and frees up some space for the tight end to be able to pick up a nice gain.
Pressure is coming. Running out of time in the pocket. Able to get the pass away, but took a hit that time. The Ducks will line up to kick it away. When he comes for his second punt of the game. And he puts it out of bounds, so no return. And here comes the Georgia Tech offense back out on the field. So they begin the drive here in the final 3 minutes of the half. Trying to find room. It's Cavazos. And he picks up the first down before they get him to the ground. The Yellow Jackets looking to crank up the tempo a bit. Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. Looks to the left, pass caught. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down. New set of downs for the offense, 1st and 10. Here's the snap, looking to throw. And he's going to fling it deep, going for it all here. And he's got it. Touchdown, Yellow Jackets. So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT.
Number 85.
PAT makes it a 7-point lead.
The extra point.
Now they get set to kick it away.
That makes the score. Georgia Tech 14. Oregon, 7.
He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25. And the Oregon offense is back out on the field. Well, it's been an entertaining first half. Not much time remaining to cut into this lead. First play of the drive, they're going to throw the football. Short pass finds the tight end. And he's out of bounds after gaining decent yardage.
Well, the defensive coordinator's accounting for everybody except the tight end. He couldn't have been any more wide open on that play. Nice gain downfield by the big man.
The pocket breaking down. The sack in the play could not escape the pass rush. They get to the line in a hurry here for this third down.
Third down coming up.
To throw, it's Payne. He's moving out of the pocket now. Bulldozing his way through those tackles. Timeout is called by the defense. That's their first of the half. The Ducks will bring their punt team onto the field. The coverage team makes the stop on this return. Here comes the Georgia Tech offense back out on the field. Remember, last time they scored a touchdown. Can they keep clicking here, or will the defense come up with a stop? So they'll start this drive with less than a minute remaining on the first half clock. Testing the defense with a throw downfield. Deep shot caught down inside the 20. Touchdown, Georgia Tech. Just ran away from the defense. Aren't you taught on defense, Kirk? Don't let him throw the football over your head. Exactly what happened there.
That makes me really wonder if it was some kind of miscommunication. If I'm the defensive coordinator, I pull my defensive backs over, make sure everybody's on the same page and getting the right call.
21, Oregon, 7.
And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. And that powerful Oregon offense retakes the field. Backed up this close to the end zone in the final minute. Let's see if they just decide to take care of the football and look toward the second half. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Looking for the wideout. Finds a man downfield. It's a big gain to the right. Timeout is called to talk strategy late in this close game with halftime approaching. One play moves the ball to the 48. Another first down coming up. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. Short throw to the back, caught behind the line of scrimmage. He's going to lose yardage here. The defense pursues and forces him out of bounds. Now it's second down here. To the air, it's Payne. Trying to create outside the pocket now. Offense stops the clock with their second timeout to talk strategy.
Chris, watch him work through his progressions here. Finds the first and the second option aren't there. By the third option, he's got to pull it down and try to pick up some positive yards, of which he did, and then he slides down to avoid the big hit.
They've got him, but that completion good enough for first down yardage. The Ducks come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw it on first down. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. And heads out of bounds after a decent gain.
Boy, this receiver in the slot is giving this defense all kinds of problems. He has another catch on the day. You may want to adjust out, get out of your base, maybe try 5 or 6 defensive backs on the field, somebody that can match up more athletically against this slot receiver.
So a timeout is called. Just a few seconds left here in the first half. So it's third down, but out comes the field goal unit. They'll try to add 3 points before halftime. Timeout is called to talk strategy. Time for just 1 or 2 plays here before halftime. The attempt will be from 42 yards out. Looks like the coach decides to go for 3 points here. Here comes the field goal team. Long enough and good.
I was watching this guy in pregame. He's got a strong leg. I'm surprised here he's able to put 3 points up here for the offense.
So here's the kickoff now. Offense settling for 3, tacking on a little bit of momentum before the halftime break. One more play before they head to the locker room. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Looking to make a play deep downfield. And it falls incomplete. They tried for a huge gain there, but that's it for this period. Minutes going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. And the Yellow Jackets will kick this away to begin the second half. So it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. And the Ducks' powerful offense is back on the field. First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? Off the play fake, looking to throw. And he lofts one deep over the middle. It's incomplete. They waited all game for a chance to intercept one. Instead, it's second down.
Well, they come out firing here to start this second half. They didn't make this completion, but I think it sends a clear message to this defense that the adjustments that this offense is going to make is that they're going to be aggressive and they're going to look for their one-on-one opportunities.
And the Ducks come to the line in a hurry-up. Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. Quarterback moving out of the pocket, trying to create. Slides to avoid the big hit. The offense will set up on 1st and 10.
Well, Chris, that's a great example of why we see these college football coaches bringing in baseball coaches to teach these quarterbacks how to slide in key situations. You want to protect your franchise guy? Make sure he doesn't get hurt. That's exactly what he did on that play. A perfect slide to avoid the big hit and then pick up the first down.
There's the handoff. Makes the catch, but the defense breaks in the ball, and it's a short gain. Second down after that previous play. Dropping back, it's Payne. Catch is made behind the line of scrimmage. Defense reacts quickly, a very short gain on the play.
Wow, they get positive yards here, but you have a sense that they wanted a little bit more with that pitch and catch.
Third down. The offense desperately needs a conversion here, trailing in the third quarter. Dropping back. We're going to throw for the first down. The ball is hauled in. Tackle made at the 26. Good enough for a first down.
This is a big conversion by this offense. They're down now in the second half. Probably limited opportunities at this point in the game. Every chance you get your hands on the ball, you need points. And keep this drive alive right here.
First down, looking to throw the football. The pass rush closing in. Throws the ball away, but not before taking a hit. So second down after the incompletion. And the motion by the back now forces the defense to adjust. And that pass rush has trapped him. It's a sack.
And just like that, you squeeze the life out of this offense. That's another sack by this defense. They have been in that backfield the entire game, and a big reason why these guys are enjoying a lead.
Now in third and very long, looking to throw. Nowhere to go here, and the ball is knocked loose. Defense jumps on the ball. It's a turnover.
How about this defense flying in there trying to get their hat on the ball? They do, and they're able to pounce on it for a big turnover.
And the Georgia Tech offense is back out there. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. And he's brought down, but they went backwards after the completion. Good work by the defense.
This is a great job of being prepared by this defense. Almost anticipating this play. They're in position to bring him down for a loss.
And he's brought down, but there is a flag on the field. Let's check out this call.
Hold it. Offense.
So the holding penalty in the offense backs him up 10 yards. Second down play coming up. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. Looking to set up a screen pass here. They bring him down. That's a very solid game, but still well short of the first down.
And the defense is getting pressure on the quarterback. They got a little bit fooled here by the screenplay. Nice positive game for the offense.
On third down, he drops to throw. Fires it to the wideout. This one's going to fall incomplete. Brings up fourth down. The Yellow Jackets will bring their punt team onto the field. Son to kick it away, helping his team with field position. Oh, it lands just short of the goal line, but bounces in for a touchback. And the powerful Ducks offense retakes the field. They fumbled it away last time, and now they're in a big hole. They got to react quickly here. Here's the first play of the drive now from the 20-yard line. They start the drive with a quick throw to the left side. And he's tackled for a loss after the catch. The defense all over that one. They go backwards on first down, so it's second and long from the 19. Keeping it on the ground here. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
For the defensive coordinator this week, all week telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. Third and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. They give the running back a touch in the pass game. Catch made over the middle. He stopped short of the marker, so it's fourth down now. The Ducks will line up to punt it away. Looking to flip the field here. And the returner will be brought down. And here comes the Georgia Tech offense back out on the field. They were held to a quick 3-and-out last time, looking to put together a positive drive here. Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. With the catch, it's O'Grady.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down. But instead, gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
And they'll run it out of the shotgun. Tackled at the 44, but good enough for a first down.
Well, it's a nice job up front by the offensive line, but give the running back an assist for setting those blocks up before he's able to get downfield for the first down.
On first and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Running back grabs it on a screen. They finally get him down, but a solid gain on that screen pass. Good call there.
Well, this is great execution here on this screen play to the running back to pick up big yards in the first down. I think in the process, Chris, they sent a message to the defense. You can rush our quarterback all you want, but when you do, you better be careful because we're going to throw the screen on you.
On first down, it's play action. Caught quickly. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks. More than enough for a first down.
I really like the throw here, Chris, but the fake off the play action was just as effective. You saw the second-level defenders freeze for a split second, and that helps open those passing windows.
Take it down, but not before he makes the first down.
Nothing better than an offense on first down to be able to pick up big positive yards like that. You can either keep giving it to the back, or it can set up play action and get the defense to come up to the line of scrimmage, and you can throw it over top of them.
Here comes a throw from the red zone. Intercepted in the end zone.
Boy, this defense did exactly what they needed to do. Come up with a turnover here in the second half to get themselves back in the game. They get the interception. Now, can their offense come up with a way to cut into this lead?
He hands it to the back. They'll tackle him right at the 25-yard line.
I think this defense keeps thinking about them throwing the football, and by doing that, they're opening up running lanes. Good positive yards there by the running back.
Takes the handoff, and he'll head left. And it works. The first down to the 35.
Chris, what I love here is just the vision by the running back. Showing great patience, the hole opens up, and then he's able to use his speed to pick up some good yards.
Off an RPO, the quarterback looks to his right. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain. Offense comes up to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before the quarter expires. They'll try the option play here. breaks loose at the 45. Oh, and he breaks free. It's a foot race. Steps out of bounds, but not before a huge gain on the ground. And as we take a break to flip ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the current national rankings. So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. Takes the ball and heads to the left side. And they tackle him, but a solid gain down to around the 5-yard line.
Boy, how about that play, Chris? That thing just opened up. The back shot through there with great acceleration. What a pickup there on first down.
First and goal, handoff. Ball carrier brought down at the 4. Offense in great scoring position here. Second down and goal. Motion by the back will make the defense adjust. A pop pass on the jet sweep. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss.
Well, that's one of those plays that works better against certain defensive looks, but not every defense is the same. They were all over that one. Let's see if they continue to attack to the outside on the perimeter.
Nowhere to go. The ball knocked loose. Able to get the ball back, but it could still be a drive killer. So they'll settle for a field goal attempt here. He was on target the first time. Can he keep it going from 33 yards out? And he knocks it right through the uprights.
Oh, Chris, it's a nice kick here to polish off that drive with at least 3 points up on the board.
So after the field goal, the kicker out there again to boot it away. He'll return it from inside the 10-yard line. Tackled at the 22. Good job by the coverage team. Here comes the Georgia Tech offense back out on the field. They had some good things going in the last drive, but it ended suddenly with the pick. Let's see what they can do. And looking for a big play here. And he's got it down there inside the 35. They could not stop him. He's in. Touchdown, Yellow Jackets. That's another strike from this quarterback, Kirk. He is having himself a day.
This guy's just having one of those days you dream about against this secondary. Let's also give credit to the wide receivers doing a nice job of getting open, and the big fellas up front for giving him enough time to throw.
So no return here. He takes it in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. And the Oregon offense comes back out on the field. Tough to win these games kicking field goals. They know they need to reach the end zone this time. In the first play of the drive now from the 25. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. He stays alive. Brought down, but broke a tackle to produce a solid gain there.
Chris, I love the patience here by the quarterback. He's waiting for something to happen downfield, but it's not there. Then you see the athletic ability to be able to pick up some good yards.
Offense getting set up. Here's second down. And the back now goes in motion. Dropping back. It's Payne. He's running out of time here. It's incomplete. That was caused by the defensive pressure. And now it brings up third down. See if the offense can move the chains off that incompletion. On 3rd and short, they hand the ball off. That's a good effort on the run, but the defense stops him just short of the marker. 4th down now. The offense stays on the field, down multiple possessions. Easy choice. Linebackers trying to confuse this offense now. Here we go on 4th down. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain.
Chris, I'll be honest, man. I thought on 4th down and 1, they might be just trying to draw the defense off sides, but they caught me and probably the defense by surprise as well, especially on their own side of the field. Gutsy play call right there to keep this drive alive.
And he just throws the ball away there. Nobody open. Excellent coverage.
All of this pressure and sacks are starting to impact this quarterback. You can sense that internal timer is sped up a bit more than usual.
Incompletion makes it 2nd down. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. Looks left and finds his target there. They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play.
I love what the defense is doing here. Sitting back, giving up some plays underneath, tackling these guys inbounds, and just keep that clock rolling.
The Ducks hustle to the line to run the hurry up. They're going to throw for it on 3rd and short. Lofting it toward the left sideline. He fires this throw and it's intercepted.
Boy, would this quarterback love to have this one back. They're trying to work themselves back into this game here in the second half. And the defense comes up with a big turnover that could be the nail in the coffin.
And the Georgia Tech offense is back out there. Finding some room at the 25. Breaks into the clear. It's a sprint. At the 20. At the 10 now. Touchdown, Georgia Tech. Stretching the lead. This one is getting ugly.
Oh, my. What a great play call here by the offensive coordinator. The running back received some great blocking up front and just took off with it, carving up this defense all the way to the end zone.
And he'll lead the kickoff right there. They'll start from the 25. And the Oregon offense is back out on the field. The last possession ended in an interception. Let's see if they continue to trust this quarterback in the passing game. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. First down, looking to throw the ball. Trying to extend the play. Slides down to avoid the tackle. Offense getting set. Second down play here. To throw, it's Payne. He's moving out of the pocket. Quarterback gets down to avoid the big hit. First and 10 play coming up.
Defense does a great job of taking everything away downfield. This quarterback wanted to take a shot, but nothing is there. The only problem is they didn't account for him taking off.
It's intercepted. Tried to fire it into a tight window.
Well, that interception really about cost him the game here. And I understand. You got to do everything you can to get back in it, down by a couple scores. But the interception, for the most part, seals the deal for the defense.
A change of direction.
Oh, the read option here, and the quarterback keeps it. I thought he was going to get out and maybe take this downfield for big yards. The defense, very fortunate to keep him to a shorter gain.
Looking to pass here on second down, and he'll loft it to the end zone. Oh, and it's batted down by the defense. Great play to deny a touchdown.
Chris, that ball's tipped up into the air, and it's anybody's football. The defense, first of all, does a great job of anticipating a throw down in the red zone, and they're in great position to knock that ball up. But it was exciting to see, would anybody come up with it once it was in the air?
And the Yellow Jackets line up on first and 10 now. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. Caught near the goal line. Touchdown, Yellow Jackets. To stretch the lead, the route is on. So the offense flexing, Kirk, and stretching the lead here now in the second half.
Well, you can catch your breath here a little bit if you're this offense. That touchdown can help you out. But now your own defense can help you preserve the lead so you can go back out and continue to build upon that to the finish.
And it comes out at the 25. No return attempted there. And that powerful Oregon offense retakes the field. This drive is important. Last one ended in an interception. Let's see if they can get it going here. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Scanning the field. It's Payne. Catch made on the left side.
Well, playing with the lead, good job by this defense to keep the receiver in bounds. Try to keep that clock moving, trying to secure a victory.
Second down play coming up for this offense. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. And now the ball comes out. A disastrous play from the start. Defense recovers the fumble. It's a turnover.
Just a great job by this defense to knock that ball loose and get a critical turnover here late in the game, working with the lead. You get the ball back to your offense, and now a chance to secure victory.
Hand off to the back. They'll keep the clock moving. And it'll be Smarter right at the line for no gain. And that's the 2-minute warning as this offense tries to work the clock, getting closer now to an impressive victory. Coming to the line on second down, this is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. Finding enough space for a solid gain before they stop it.
Boy, I'm a big fan of that jet sweep motion like that. It really forces the defense to stretch them out horizontally and can create some vertical seams for this offense. They got some positive yards. Didn't quite get the first down, but I'll tell you what they've done. Planted a seed on this defense, and they better defend this style of play moving forward.
They will go for it again here on 4th down. They are 1 for 2 so far today. Takes the toss, testing the right side here. Touchdown, Georgia Tech. And the beatdown continues.
Number 28 in the end zone.
PAT is good as they build on this big lead. Kickoff team has come on the field now to send this one away.
49, Oregon, 13.
Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. And the Ducks' powerful offense is back on the field. At this point, there's not much you can do except play for pride. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. On the run, he'll let it go. It's caught downfield. And the gain just good enough for a first down.
So often we get caught up in the quarterback and the wide receivers and the skill in this game. This is another example of a nice job by the offensive line, giving the quarterback ample amount of time to be able to...
Decides not to throw it and will take an enormous loss on this song.
This defense has been lights out today. Great job once again applying pressure on this quarterback. This poor quarterback, he doesn't know what he has seen today. Not able to get anything going to be able to try to compete in this game. They're down big, and now they're just hoping for that clock to run out.
The offense now facing a 3rd and long from the 26. Got to avoid a mistake here. To the air, it's Payne. Trying to create here on the move. Catch is made down the middle. Tackle made quickly, but a big chunk play for this offense through the air. The offense really clicking against this battle defense. And looking to throw now on first down. He'll take a deep shot. He's got it right near the end zone. Receiver steps out just short of the goal line. The Ducks come to the line with 1st and goal. From the shotgun, drops back. Escapes the sack. Couldn't quite get there, but brought down at the 1-yard line. 2nd and goal for the offense. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. He's looking for the end zone, but it's incomplete.
Boy, this offense has really struggled today, Chris, when it comes to throwing the football. They have dug themselves a huge hole. They're not going to have any chance of coming back. And I think one thing about this is you wonder where you go from here. You're hoping to make a play or two to give yourself a...
Oh, they've got him for a sack. A big play made by the junior. And it's the defense stopping the clock now with 14 seconds remaining.
It is a sack party out there for this defense. Everything going their way. You know that this offense is going to try to throw the football down by such a big margin late in the game. And
the pass rush swarms and they get him down on 4th and goal. What a play. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. And he drops back in the gun. The sure hands. It's O'Grady. And the runner scoots out of bounds after gaining some decent yardage. Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. And he'll set up to throw. He's going for a big play downfield. He grabs it inside the 20. Touchdown, Yellow Jackets. And the route is on.
Georgia Tech.
You know, coaches love to see a football team that doesn't get caught up in the scoreboard. They're just out executing and doing what needs to be done. That's what we're seeing.